What's going on, guys? Jeff here for Premium Aquatics, and today we're going to be taking a look at a new product. But before we jump into any of that, this is where we take a look at new products each and every week to help you make an informed decision on what's right for you, your reef tank, and your budget. This week we're going to be taking a look at the ReefBreeders Refugium light, so let's jump into it. Alright folks, so we got here the ReefBreeder Pico LED light. Kind of panicked for a second because I was like, oh, I thought I saw Refugium, but do not fret, because here on the side it says ReefBreeder Pico Refugium LED. So take a look at the box here real quick. So you got a couple different options as far as lighting goes. You have display fuge here. It's got a nice little spectrum there of color. You got salt water, so they do have this for the folks that are looking to have a light on their Pico tanks. And then you got Refugium, which looks like it has 5 of the LEDs, 1 blue. You got the check mark, so we're good to go. On here on the side it says ideal for ornamental algae, especially for red, blue, and yellow in other colors. Great for freshwater planted tanks, grows plants in a 15-inch cube, which is going to work out good for us. Ideal for small reef tanks, can cover SPS in a 8-inch cube and soft corals in a 14-inch cube. And then it says Refugium, so that's obviously what we were just covering there. You got, you know, your display Refugium, your salt water, and then what this light is, Refugium, ideal for green macroalgae, chaeto and calarpa. Can also be used for culturing phytoplankton, super awesome, and grows macro and microalgae in a 15-inch cube. So basically what they're saying there is this light is going to cover a 15 by 15 inch area. So pretty good. And then on the back here shows us potentially what is in the box. So let's see what we get. Hey, look at that. It looks just like it. So we have our power supply, which is hardwired, with the exception, I guess, of this pigtail. You can disconnect it. Oh, I really like that neck. Nice LED light. Very sleek housing. I like the neck. You could do just about any angle that you could think about, and it holds its position, which is really good. It's rubberized, so you don't have to worry about rust or corrosion happening. And then we have the clamp for the aquarium. I see that right there a little bit better. So it's going to set it up on a number of different aquariums. Looks like it would handle, definitely go better than a 1/2 inch. Actually, let's get a measuring tape. I'll be right back. Alright, so we've got a measuring tape here. We're going to go ahead and pull that to the outside. And obviously you don't want to go the complete distance there, just so you have the ability to screw down and kind of lock that in position. Well, let's get a measurement on that gap. Oh, that's just under an inch. Wow, that's huge. You can put that on a big old tank, even one with a lid. And I got a standard 10 gallon. Let's see if this will fit on a standard 10 gallon. Alright, so we got a standard 10 gallon all day. All day going to work on a standard 10. Standard 20. Let's run over here. We got the 55. It even works on a 55. It's like perfect on a 55. That's crazy. Alright, very interesting. Alright, so let's get that out of the way. So, first impressions, like the aluminum housing, very well done. Got a great spectrum of light, which we covered on the box. We'll take a look at it here in a second. I really like this neck. You can do just about anything with it, and it's going to hold its form. very adaptive clamp here, and you have the ability to put that on what we looked at, a 10 gallon, a 20 gallon, 55 gallon, so you pretty much could nail anything in between there. Not that you're going to put this light on a 55 gallon, but definitely going to work with a lot of different setups. And then you have your on, off, pretty simple, and then your power supply. But how does it look, Jeff? Let's plug it in and take a look at that spectrum here. Alright, so we got our plug, put it into the pigtail, get that, let's plug it in, hit the switch, boom, blinded by the light. Wow, I can't even look at that. Holy cow. That's hot. That's hot. That thing's crazy. I can't even look at this. Alright, I gotta shut it off. Wow. That was probably the brightest LED I think I've ever seen on a Refugium light. Ever. And I've looked at a few Refugium lights in my day. I gotta do it again. Oh my word. I can't even look at it. I can't even look at it. All I see is spots. Alright, so nice little tight quality, adaptability, strong are all the words that come to mind after looking at this little Refugium light. Alright, so this little light is so this is the Q2 series of Pico lights that are from ReefBreeders, and I am very, very impressed. Overall power consumption of this guy is 18 watts, so it's not going to use a ton of power. It's pretty simple in its installation, and for most people when they run a Refugium, they don't put any type of timer on it. They just run their light 24/7, and yeah, that's definitely not a feature that's needed on a Refugium light. So it's very simple in its design, very well built. I'm very impressed. If you guys want to take a look at the Pico LED Q2 series of Refugium lights, and also other lights that they have for a number of different scenarios, there's going to be a link in the description below. Alright folks, that's going to do it for today's video. Thanks so much for joining us. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you can be in the know every time that we upload a new episode. That's going to do it for me. I'll see you next time right here.